The Grammy Awards returned in 2026 with what was meant to be a celebration of music. Instead, the night turned into something far bigger. Held in Los Angeles on February 1st, the ceremony quickly became one of the most talked about Grammy events in recent memory, not only for the winners, but for the messages and unexpected moments that followed. As expected, some of the world's biggest artists dominated the awards. Kendrick Lamar emerged as one of the night's major winners, continuing his reputation for music that blends strong storytelling with cultural impact. His wins were met with loud applause, and his presence reminded many why he remains one of the most respected voices in modern music. Bad Bunny also had a standout night. His success reflected how global music has become, with audiences embracing sounds that cross languages and borders. When Billie Eilish took the stage to accept Song of the Year, her speech struck a quiet but powerful tone. She spoke about compassion and fairness, choosing calm words rather than dramatic statements, and the room listened. As the show progressed, it became clear this Grammy ceremony was not just about trophies. Several artists wore badges reading "ICE out," a reference to US immigration and customs enforcement. Without interrupting the show, the message landed clearly. Many in the music industry wanted to use this moment to speak about immigration and human dignity. It shifted the mood of the night and set the Grammys apart from previous years. One of the most talked about performances came from Justin Bieber. Rather than spectacle, his performance focused on emotion. Viewers and critics described it as sincere, restrained, and deeply personal. For many, it felt like a reminder of his musical maturity and growth. It was a moment that stayed with the audience long after the applause ended. Then came the moment that stunned the room. The Dalai Lama won a Grammy Award for Best Spoken Word Recording, marking his first win at the ceremony. There was no dramatic announcement, no performance, just a quiet recognition that instantly became historic. He was not present, and the award was accepted on his behalf, but the reaction was immediate. Surprise. Curiosity. Applause. It was a Grammy moment unlike any other. The reaction quickly spread beyond the music world. China criticized the decision, calling it political. International media picked up the story, and what began as a spoken word award turned into a global headline. Once again, the Grammys showed they were no longer just a music event, but a cultural platform watched around the world. By the end of the ceremony, one thing was clear. The 2026 Grammys marked a shift. It was no longer only about chart performance or record sales. It was about voice, influence, and meaning. Some viewers praised the direction. Others felt it pushed too far. But no one could say it was forgettable. Looking ahead, the Grammys may continue to surprise. Future unexpected winners could include spoken word creators, documentary narrators, or global figures using audio to tell important stories. Artists outside mainstream Western markets may gain more recognition, especially from Africa, South Asia, and indigenous communities. There is also growing space for experimental projects, independent artists, AI-assisted music, and albums released entirely outside traditional record labels. If 2026 taught us anything, it is this. The Grammys are changing, and so is the definition of who belongs on that stage. The 2026 Grammy Awards will be remembered not just for who won, but for what the night represented. Music met message. Art met global conversation. And expectations were quietly rewritten. And if this ceremony is any sign of what's ahead, the future of the Grammys may be more unpredictable than ever.